Okay, class, so I'm going to take a look at a few of these for you in homework. The front ones are straightforward and should be just like what we looked with our perimeter. So make sure you're adding up all four sides when you're finding the length and the width. But the two on the back are the ones that I said I would take a closer look at for you. Okay, so number 4, Alicia has 6 more baseball cards than Tony. Together they have 112 cards. How many cards do they each have? Right, so we have 2 things we're looking for. We're trying to find how many cards Alicia has and how many cards Tony has. Okay, so here's our comparison phrase. There's Alicia and there's Tony. We read Tony second, so that's the one that we're going to define to just be the variable. So I'm going to say Tony equals T. Alicia has, right, there's my equals, 6 more baseball cards than Tony. So more than is telling me to add. Together, right, we said together would tell us to add. So I need to add up Alicia and Tony. Right, so we know that Alicia is 6 plus T, and we know that Tony is T. So here's Alicia, here's Tony. Okay, and then we're gonna add those up together. All together they have 112. So T plus T is 2T. Start solving. Divide. Okay, so T equals 53. We know that T is Tony, so Tony has 53 cards, right? Alicia has 6 plus 53, so she's gonna have 59 cards. Okay, let's look at number 2. A washer is $250 more than a dryer. Together, they cost $1,350. How much do they each cost? Okay, so how much do they each cost? We're looking for 2 things, a washer and a dryer. So we're gonna find our comparison phrase. Right, dryer we read second. So I'm gonna define dryer to be itself. A washer is $250 more than tells us to add the dryer. Okay, so together, right, together tells us to add. So I'm gonna write this a little bit different to see if visually it helps. So I have the dryer, and I'm gonna add that to the washer, which is 250 plus D. Okay, so I have a D and a D, so that's 2 Ds plus 250. And that needs to equal my total of 1,350. This is something we can then solve. Right, the solving shouldn't be a problem. 1,100. $550. Okay, but we're not done because we have to know which one goes to each. So that tells us that the dryer is then $550. Okay, and the washer is $250 plus $550. Okay, so let's see, 5, 6, so $800. So the washer is going to be $800.